Hey, it's me, your boy Blue Gensinger, and today I'll be talking about the newest archetype from Rise of the Duelist called the Märfaes, or Märfaes. Anyways, we have a vanilla monster, not sure why, but Konami decided we needed a vanilla. It says the Märfaes forest is full of adorable yet unique creatures. When you find a stump, you'll happily want to sit down and then you'll find them there. Now let's go and find Rabbi's Marfay friends with them by your side. Oh, and it's meant to be a song. I am not going to sing that. First, we have Marfay Fenning. If your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster, or if this card is targeted for an attack or by an opponent's monster, you can return this card to your hand, then special summon one beast monster from your hand except Marfay Finney. During the end phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. All of them have the second effect, and all of them have this first effect, or at least the first condition. So I'm just going to read this. I'm just going to read these effects from now on. Marfay Kathy. They're really cute though. Anyways, once you fill this condition, its effect is you can return this card to the hand. Then you can add one beast monster from your deck to your hand, except Marfay Kathy. Next, we have Marfay Puppy. You can return this card to the hand. Then you can special summon one level 2 or lower beast monster from your deck. That's really good because it helps you swarm the field. And this one helps you add monsters to your hand, which is really good. Also, the thing about this is it doesn't specify that it has to be a Marfay monster, as long as it's a beast monster. Meaning you can summon that one level 2 beast that pops cards when special summoned by the effect of a beast monster. Also, this card really works with raccoons. Anyways, next we have Marfay Pony. You can return this card to the hand, and if you do, add one level 2 or lower beast monster from your graveyard, except Marfay Pony. Then we have two Xyz monsters, so this is an Xyz deck, and I keep messing up today. Anyways, you can attach. Oh yeah, this requires two level 2 monsters. Not even level 2 beast monsters, just level 2 monsters. Also, the deck can also summon Mannequin Cat, so do with that info as you will. You can attach one material from this card and one Marfay card. Not Marfay, Märfaes. One Märfaes card from your deck to your hand. That also includes your spells and traps. If another face-up Märfaes monster you control is returned to your hand, which all of them have the effect to return themselves to the hand, except the Xyz monsters, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. While that monster is face-up on the field, it cannot attack, also its effects are negated, which is really good. Because if your opponent attacks one of your smaller Märfaes, your Märfaes monsters bounce themselves back. Or if they were to normal something or special summon something, you also trigger their effect to bounce themselves back to your hand. So the second effect is really good. But both of these effects are hard once per turns. Next we have Märfaes Mommy. I do not like that name. It suggests a lot of things. Anyways, once per turn, quick effect, you can attach one beast monster from your hand or field to this card's material. An effect that Hazy Flame Basilisk should have had, but I'm not going to talk about that. Anyways, and which is really good because it helps you. And like, especially if your opponent finds a way to get rid of your Märfaes monsters, you can chain this effect to save it and stack upon your material. Second effect, this card gains effects based on the number of materials attached to it. 3 cannot be destroyed by battle. Alright. 4, you can take no battle damage from battles involving this card. Alright, 3 and 4 together are very good. And 5, when an attack declared involving this card and another attack position monster, excuse me, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to that attack position monster's attack. So this is almost like Magic Cylinder when it has 5 counters. The only thing I don't like about this card is it doesn't grant you protection against card effects, but they have a continuous spell that does that, but it's not that great. Next we have Märfaes Tag. You can target one Märfaes monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Pretty simple. And next we have Märfaes Hide and Seek. Each turn, the first time each beast monster you control will be destroyed by card effects. First time, not just all the time, so it's kind of lame in that regard. It is not destroyed. Second effect, target three beast monsters in your graveyard with different names, shuffle them into a deck, and then draw one card. That effect is really nice, but this card seems really bricky at 3. So, yeah. Anyways, and lastly, we have Märfaes Time. Detach any number of materials from B6 monsters you control, then target up to that many cards your opponent controls, return them to the hand. Also, B6 monsters you control gain 500 attack for each material detached to activate this card until the end phase. That is also really, really good. Because not only does it help you bounce your opponent's monsters, but it also buffs up your Xyz monster. Granted, the buff would probably be virtually useless on your opponent's turn. But it can still be very, very, very useful, especially if your opponent still has monsters on the field. At least your Xyz monster would be tougher to deal with it. Anyways, I like this deck, I like its playstyle, and I hope it gets more support because there's tons and tons of cute animals. There's tons and tons of cute animals Konami can actually insert into this deck. And I think somewhere in one of these artworks, there are some Märfaes monsters that didn't get shown. I think this is the cat, the horse, dog maybe. There are like a few others that haven't been shown, I think. So I can't wait to actually see that new support, and I can't wait to see what Märfaes can do. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and in the comments tell me what you think about Märfaes. I keep saying Märfaes even though I know they're pronounced Märfaes. Anyways, tell me what you guys think about Märfaes.